Hello boys and girls, welcome to another session of Kerbal Space Program. Next part of our career will be just grinding some money before we can take on on these big missions. One suitable task for it is to test this LV-1R liquid fuel engine while orbiting Kerbin. That will bring us about 40,000 funds. I will accept this contract and I will connect it with another contract, science data from space around Kerbin. Less money but very easy one, just to transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbin. These two contracts we can do very cheaply by building a minimalistic craft. I will need to buy, however, and research this part for it. I will need a parachute. I will need a fuel tank, which I have. I will need a communication device. For transmitting the data. Actually, wait, I wanted to have this science junior, this material bay as for our scientific experiments. This will be the data. This will gather the data which will be sent down. This will be the fuel tank. My antennas will be on this part. We will have the Rockomax engine, which has great ISP, and this part is the one which has to be tested. So I will attach it, and we will need some batteries just in case. To keep it alive. And this alone has not enough delta V to make it into space, but easy help is a booster. It is a very light craft, so the booster will not need his whole thrust. We can reduce the thrust to 39%. I have tested this in the sandbox again. So now the craft has roughly 4.9 kilometers per second delta V. We just have to check the staging. First the booster, decouple and ignite these 4 engines, and then have the parachute bring it down safely back. Strange thing is that it costs more than it showed me in the other mode. In the sandbox I had a price slightly below 6,000. Could be because I only used 1 antenna and not 3, but for symmetry reasons I used 3. Anyway, let's launch this. 6,000 to drive in 50,000 is well spent. Now we can launch it. We are launching in the night, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'm starting the gravity turn right now because the SAS in this probe is rather weak. So our atmospheric efficiency is close to 1, which is good. and it's getting out of hand. I can no longer control it. I'm trying to tilt it back left, but it's just too weak. Too weak. We have a very shallow entry angle. My staging was wrong. I did not check the staging. Okay, let's bring this one down. Can't really see it, but yeah, this was a fail. Fail launch. I did not check the staging. I should have always checked the staging. Or maybe I checked it. I accidentally pressed space twice or something. Can't explain. In 0.3 meters per second. When I was testing this in the sandbox mode, the impact speed was about 5 meters per second. I don't know whence the differences come from. Yep. Some parts broke. I have to be careful when bringing this down. Well, recover vessel. So from the 6,200 I got back how much? 800. Pff. Yeah, some parts were just not salvaged. Staging is right. Staging is right. So well, let's don't start the gravity turn too early. Let's not start it too early. I'd rather waste some delta V high in the atmosphere than do another failed attempt. I think now is the time where I can start slowly turning. So our apoapsis is high up at 90,000. It will get lower as we fight our way through the atmosphere. So now I'm out away from the atmosphere, and we can start thrusting now. Oh, I need 500 meters per second delta V. We're starting to see the periaps. All right, we have an orbit. Yep. Our altitude is too high now to test. Oh, okay, but all altitude is too high. Yeah, we need to get lower to below 90,000, but it will happen soon, as our periaps is at 84. And once we are done, once we are there, we can test the engine. So I'll make another stage here for an engine. Okay, the altitude is now right. Let's test the engine. Wonderful. Contract fulfilled. And now transmit or recover scientific data from space. We still have electric charge thanks to our batteries. We can observe the material bay. And it says the microgravity has greatly affected the growth of crystalline structures. Loose objects are also flying around in the bay in a very messy but fascinating way. The recovery of this is worth 15 science points. Transmitting would only bring us 3. So we will of course try to recover it, keep the data and recover it safely. Which means when we are, I will wait one orbit until we are in the apoapsis again and do a retrograde burn. Until our periapsis is down in the atmosphere. Yeah, 32K should be enough. Let's see where this will land us. Okay, I don't like it. This looks like we would land on the hard ground somewhere. I'd prefer to land in the ocean. So I'll do another burn. Yeah, this looks like we could land in the ocean. Our aero braking now. Not exactly in the ocean. But it's okay, let's deploy the parachute. Nice site to land anyway. And shortly before touchdown I will burn the engines and will burn the rest of the fuel to soften it. Parachute is now fully deployed. 5.8 meters per second. Shouldn't be any problem to land with this. Of course, our landing speed before with the failed experiment was much higher because the tank was full of fuel and it was heavier. That's why it was 9 point something meters per second. Hence the difference. Wonderful. Couldn't have been better. Recover the vessel. Is it fulfilled? Well. Yeah, it is. Material study while in space in Kerbal plus 15 recovery of a vessel returned from Kerbal orbit. Parts. More funds. Done. We have fulfilled the contracts. And for our next contract we will take I would like to position a satellite in a specific orbit around the, oh, not moon, but in Kerbal. This will bring us 130,000 if we pull this off. And we could connect it with, well, test the basic jet engine. No. Rescue in a Kerbal from orbit. What brings a lot of money? Explore the moon. Exploring the moon and positioning the satellite around Kerbin. Wouldn't be so bad. But there is another moon satellite mission. Moon satellite mission would be nice to connect with the explore the moon mission, so I'm looking for yet another one. Testing the Mark II parachute. Mark 25. Rescuing Tenberry. Yeah, why not? Let's rescue a Kerbin. Let's rescue a Kerbal. Rescue the Kerbal and do this. Let's see where they are. We will see it here on the map. So there is Kerbin Apoapsis. This is the orbit of the satellite. It's an almost polar orbit. We will need a lot of delta V to get there. But I don't see the Kerbal anywhere around Kerbin. Where's that mission? Probably he will be spawned in the space once we accept the mission. Well, we will decide in our stream. Let's see you in the next part on YouTube. Have a good day.